Good morning and welcome to Makeup and Ministry with Kimberly. Today I'm going to focus on my eyes again. I'm going to be quick with my eyes so I can get to my concealer and foundation. As you can see, I deal with acne. I'm trying to get that under control. So I've got a prescription from Curology that I'm going to try. So hopefully that works. Let's start immediately with our eyes. First thing I'm going to do is put on my concealer to help the eyeshadow stay on. Okay, got our concealer on. Today I'm going to wear my trusty blue palette. So I'm going to start with my gray for my base. And then I am going to do my crease. And my crease is going to be the light blue color. So I'm going to make this a little bit smoky. Usually you would make the eyelid, you would think, the light blue color, but surprise, I'm going to do it the light blue color in the crease. Is there a part of the Bible where any of you have had a surprise? I was surprised by the book of the law the other day. Sometimes the law surprises me. Especially the part I read today where a man can just divorce his wife for any reason whatsoever. If he doesn't like her, he can just divorce her. That really shocked me. Okay, here's our eyelid. So if he finds no favor in his eyes, he can just divorce her. But Jesus spoke about that. In the New Testament or the New Covenant that God has with his people, they actually tested him about that and said, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any reason? And Jesus said, because of the hardness of your hearts, God gave that rule. Not because it's okay to divorce your wife for any reason, but because of the hardness of your heart. Isn't that amazing? That God made a law because of the hardness of people's hearts. Isn't that sad? Okay. Now I'm going to get, let's see if I can find it. Here it is. I'm going to go to my Love for Sale palette because I can make a better line. I make my own eyeliner out of black eyeshadow now. I think it shows up better when you're trying to make a smoky eye. But he said, in heaven there is no marrying or giving of marriage. Made me wonder if Brian, my husband, who I love very much, is going to be my husband still in heaven. Okay. That's it for the eyes. I'm going to use a makeup sheet, makeup cloth. How long have I gone? 6 minutes. I'm keeping an eye on my time because I don't want to take a long time for you guys. I know your time is precious. And a lot of times if people are scrolling and they see makeup with Kimberly Long and they want to click on it and they see, oh, it's 20 minutes long, very likely not to click on it. Okay. So, that done. Let's see. Now I'm going to put the eyeliner, I put it under my eyes. To hide the bags that are under there. I get really dark circles. I've been told that's from my allergies from a doctor. But a lot of laws from the Old Covenant were made because of the hardness of the people's hearts. I just think that's sad. Very sad. I remember when I went to Bible college, they told us, like one of the laws or rules at Bible college was you may not dress in Gothic clothing. I was like, what? And like, who would dress in Gothic clothing when they go to Bible college, really? And okay, now what I'm going to do with my eyes, sorry to interrupt, is I'm going to put a line under my waterline. To make the smoking eye. Stand out more. Okay. Okay. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, if you cannot wear Gothic clothing to Bible college. And I said, what? And the dean of Rhema said, trust me, any rule that we have is a rule that like that is because we had to make a rule like that. Okay, this is Kosas. I asked at Sephora what would be a good Okay, we're approaching 10 minutes here. A good foundation to use. It'll look kind of airbrushed, but that wouldn't clog my pores or make me allergic. Be careful not to go over my nose ring. At first sight, this seems like it's too light, but wait till I put my powder on and it won't seem so light anymore. Okay, I think my foundation is sufficiently on. Now I'm going to do the powder. I can find it. Here it is. Okay. And as you can see, it blends in very nicely. Okay. Okay, let's see. I've got 2 minutes left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my bronzer and my blush. And then I'll be done after I put on my lipstick. And our bronzer, make a fishy face. I always go around my face. It makes my face look skinnier. Okay, now I take my blush. This is from Laura Geller. My mom got it for me. And just dot the blush on. Smile and just dot the blush on the apples of your cheeks. There we go. And last but not least, putting on our lipstick. And we're done. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a blessed day. And I enjoyed being with you. So have a blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.